Well, it became a huge box office success. Some called it a sleeper hit. The film War Room is a Christian drama that centers around the power of prayer. It was co-produced by Stephen Kendrick. He has an incredible story. He's an amazing speaker. And coming up, you're going to have a chance to hear his message right here in the Tri-Cities. Joining us today to talk about this upcoming fundraiser is Holly Davis with Providence Academy. And Holly, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, well, certainly we put up that picture. A lot of people, very familiar face, Stephen Kendrick. He and his brother produce a lot of these shows. We've talked about Courageous and, of course, Facing the Giants, which was really good, too. Tell me a little bit about The War Room. You said you've seen it. I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Yes, The War Room is a great movie, very, very powerful. As a matter of fact, the second week it hit the box office. It was #1, and so Carmike just won't let it go. It's still in the movie theater right now. The movie centers around a family that's in crisis. And a lady that she sells real estate, and she meets this lady that she's a prayer warrior, so she gets her to come into her home, and she sees that she's had some issues in her family, and so she just really has taken this lady in, and she starts just teaching her how to pray. And so really, instead of arguing and fighting, she really teaches her how to fight her battles in prayer. It's just really powerful.
Yeah, everybody that has seen it has posted something on their social media saying it is life-changing.
It really
is.
It really is something that you can take something from that movie, each person that watches that, and do something with that for your own family.
And I was reading in the reviews, Stephen, who co-produced this film, has talked about how important that is. I mean, this is something that, this is his mission and goal in life.
Not only does he co-produce, but he's an author, he's an inspirational speaker, and he's given his life for the glory of the Lord. And so he really uses his platform and his gifts and talents to further the kingdom. And so we're just really thrilled that we're going to have the opportunity to have him.
And this is part of your annual scholarship dinner. So tell me a little bit about, normally you guys do more of an auction, so
we do.
Switching it up a little bit.
We are switching it up, and we were very excited to hear that we would even get him, especially right now when this is a huge time for him. This movie also has Priscilla Shire in it. She's a well-known Bible teacher. A lot of women in the area do studies, so she's well-known. So this was her first production, and that was really exciting. Even Beth Moore has a cameo role in this movie. So, but yeah, we got him. We're just very excited. Very excited that we were able to even get him in the area. So this is the first time he's been in the area. So the auction itself will start, it's on November 14th. That's a Saturday. We'll start out with a silent auction, and that's at 5 p.m. And then at 6:30 we'll have a full plated meal. It's a full course meal. So we get to enjoy that silent auction and eating, and then he'll be speaking for us at our annual need-based scholarship.
This is taking place at Meadowview.
It is.
And this is to raise money for your scholarship program.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, well, Providence Academy had their 20th year anniversary last year. And so if you go back to the start of Providence Academy, they had a little budget of about $4,000 that they set aside just for students who may not be able to afford to come to Providence. They felt like it was very important for students to be able to come if their family felt called, but they just didn't have the funds. So today, 20 years later, we're raising $240,000 a year for students who cannot come to be assisted. So we have about 20% of our students who have some kind of a financial assistance, and that's all that happens through this fund. So
that's wonderful.
So our storytelling event that happens in August, and these are our two key events that raise money for this need-based scholarship.
That is great, making sure the doors are open to anyone who feels led to attend that school.
Yeah, so we are up to about 483 students right now, and so a lot of people may not know where Providence is. It's in Johnson City. We sit on 45 acres, kind of near the Boones Creek area. So
it's a beautiful campus, beautiful school.
Yes.
And of course, this money going to help other students make sure that they can attend that school if they would like to. It is an incredible opportunity to meet and hear from this co-producer. We'll give everybody the information. Again, it is coming up November 14th. That is a Saturday. Everything begins at 5 o'clock at the Meadowview Marriott. And for more information, you can call that number right there and get your tickets.